Good evening and welcome. I'm Vincent Makori. This is Africa 54. Now, throughout this week on Africa 54, we have given you an unprecedented inside look at the brutality of the Boko Haram terrorist group. The turmoil caused by the insurgency of the extremist militants have amplified northeast Nigeria's food insecurity. As VOA senior analyst Jeffrey Young reports, the Nigerian government and non-governmental organizations are struggling to address the desperate needs faced by the people in parts of the nation.
Northeast Nigeria is not an easy place to grow food. Under normal conditions, with sparse rainfall, crops struggle to survive. In Nigeria's Borno State and surrounding areas, Adamawa and Yobe, the number of empty stomachs and the deaths malnutrition and starvation cause grow by the day. Especially hard hit are infants and children. The severity of the crisis in northeastern Nigeria is explained via Skype from Dakar, Senegal, by UN World Food Program official Andre Vornic.
What we do know is that about 500,000 children in this area are malnourished or severely malnourished. It's very difficult to say whether a certain number of people or children have starved to death.
The everyday food gathering challenges faced by northeastern Nigerians have been made even worse in recent years by the insurgency of Boko Haram and the group's conflict with Nigerian government forces. The fighting since 2009 has caused, according to the World Food Program, an estimated 1.8 million internally displaced persons, or IDPs, primarily in Borno State. The WFP says some 4.6 million people in northeastern Nigeria now have food insecurity. Nigeria's Ministry of Health has launched an emergency response program to try to get food and medical assistance into northeastern Nigeria. But as with the non-governmental organizations, going into this Boko Haram-torn region can be risky, and that hampers efforts to reach starving people. That point is echoed via Skype from Dakar by the head of NGO International Rescue Committee's mobile health clinics in Maiduguri, Borno State, Aisha Liman.
It's definitely very difficult, okay? You're talking about a situation where you're afraid of going to work because you don't know what is out there, you know? Everybody's life is at risk.
Because of these dangers and the remoteness of parts of northeastern Nigeria, relief agencies have resorted to delivering food and medical help by air, as the World Food Program's Andre Vornic explains via Skype.
These are areas that are too dangerous to if you like, to set up shop in on a sustained basis. So what we do is that we fly our security people in and our technical people in with some food and medical supplies. At the same time, they assess the situation. Then if the area is secure, reasonably secure, we send food and other supplies in by road.
The World Food Program says that by the end of December 2016, nearly 800,000 people in Nigeria had been given food, with nearly 200,000 starving children fed a high-calorie, high-protein, peanut-based supplement to address malnutrition. The WFP says that its 2017 goal is to feed some 1.8 million people a month. Despite these concerted efforts by both the Nigerian government and NGOs, there are still many hungry, desperate people in northeastern Nigeria who, for various reasons, aren't receiving aid. And for some of them, the time needed to save them is running out. The situation for infants and children younger than age 5 is so dire that, according to a recent article in the New York Times newspaper, another aid group, Médecins Sans Frontières, says that people that age aren't being seen much anymore, suggesting that a number of those children may have already died. Jeffrey Young, VOA News.